phenoxybenzamine was an irreversible blocker, correct. Then it is utilized for the diagnosis of intraoperative management of pheochromocytoma and for controlling hypertension, which is caused due to the clonidine withdrawal cheese reaction. Patients taking MOI who have consumed tyramine containing foods. Used for dermal necrosis when it is caused due to extravasation of the epinephrine and other vasopressor means. Now coming on to the specific alpha 1 receptors, which are prazosin, terazosin, daxozosin, tamalosin, alfuzosin. You'll observe that all of them are going to end with sin. So all the alpha blockers end with sin, and all the beta blockers, which we'll study in the next part, end with lol. So these are specific alpha 1 receptors. So this one and this one, they both are long acting. Then their effect is that they decrease the vasodilation. They cause vasodilation, which decreases the blood pressure, relaxation of the muscles of the bladder, neck, and prostate capsule. Prazosin, A, we have A in it, so it will dilate arterioles more, and it is also antihypertensive because it's causing vasodilation, which is decreasing the blood pressure. Temolizumab, it is okay. This is to be remembered that it is uroselective, that is due to high affinity of alpha 1a subtype. Alfuzosin, it is an analog of prazosin and accumulates selectively in the prostate tissue and is most likely to cause syncopes. Yohibimine, this is alpha selective. This will mainly affect alpha 2 type of receptors. It increases the outflow of the sympathetic and potentials alpha 1 beta 1 actions on the heart and peripheral vasculature. This potential use, it is used in depression, obesity, in erectile dysfunctions, that is sexual stimulation. Okay, then we'll just summarize all the uses of alpha blockers once again. So pheochromocytoma, this, as I told earlier, tumor of adrenal medullary cells. In this, the catecholamines are secreted in excess amounts. They cause intermittent or persistent hypertension. इसकी diagnosis में estimation of the urinary catecholamine metabolites is done by the pharmacological test by injecting phentolamine 5 milligram. If the fall in the blood pressure is more than 25 milligram a millimeter of mercury, then there is in diastolic blood pressure, so it is indicative that the person is having pheochromocytoma. Also, there is a test phenoxybenzamine. There is a definitive therapy for inoperable and malignant tumors, and it is also employed before and during the surgical removal of the tumor. Phentolamine drip is instituted during operation. First is pheochromocytoma, second is hypertension. As we studied earlier, alpha 1 receptor blockers, prazosin, all the ones which will end with sin, are antihypertensive. Then phentolamine and phenoxybenzamine are also of the great value for controlling episodes of rise in blood pressure during clonidine withdrawal, cheese reaction, वो सब फिर से. Benign hypertrophy of prostate. We also saw that some of them were very uroselective, correct? So they will increase the tone of the muscles of the bladder, neck, and prostatic urethra, mediated neurogenicity, alpha 1 receptors blockage. Okay, they will reduce the dynamic obstruction, which will increase the urinary flow rate, which will cause more complete emptying of the bladder in the patients of benign hypertrophy of prostate. Okay, then we have peripheral vascular diseases. Peripheral vascular diseases may we have Raynaud's disease. We have Raynaud's disease, in which we will get symptomatic relief, and it also prevents dermal necrosis, which is caused due to the extravasation of the epinephrine. Erectile dysfunction may we'll use a combination of the phentolamine and some non-specific smooth muscle relaxants, which will help in papaverring the penis, papaverring into the penis. Okay. However, this use of alpha blockers is very controversial. Here's a diagram which will help you to remember what all drugs are there. So here we have alpha 1 is Labetalol, then alpha okay, then we have phentolamine and phenoxybenzamine, alpha 1 and alpha 2. Then we have prazosin, which is just alpha 1. Then yohibimine, alpha 2. I think Labetalol is not to be here. It is included in, okay. Labetalol is also included in beta because it has functions in beta receptors also. So that's why we'll discuss it while discussing